Good afternoon. I want to begin by passing on my condolences and respect to the family and many, many friends of Simon Crean. This news came as a great shock, and the entire Labor movement is saddened by a loss of Simon Crean far too early. I caught up with Simon just a month ago. He was fit and enjoying life, and this shock news has reverberated right around our movement. Simon Crean rose from the union movement to become the president of the ACTU, and in his parliamentary career he served as a cabinet minister under the Hawke, Keating, Rudd and Gillard governments, an extraordinary career of achievement where he made a difference in every one of his portfolios, whether it was improving trade deals for Australia, promoting jobs through his employment portfolio, regional economic development, revitalising the arts. Simon Crean is someone who made a difference each and every day. And as leader of the Federal Parliamentary Labor Party, he showed extraordinary courage to oppose the Iraq War, but make clear his support for the men and women who serve us in uniform by farewelling a deployment from Sydney during that period. Simon Crean is survived by Carol Crean, his beloved wife. They have had a wonderful relationship and were as close as two people I've ever seen. His two daughters, his brother David and other family members as well. But his loss is a great loss for the Labor movement, but a great loss for our nation as well. He went on post-parliamentary career to continue to serve Australia, including as the head of the European Australian Business Council, and he was there in Germany, continuing to work for our national interests, continuing to promote Australian businesses, continuing his commitment to the creation of jobs here in Australia with good wages and conditions. Simon Crean will be given a state funeral. We'll make those announcements at an appropriate time. But today we just pass on our sincere condolences. Today we are here to announce a new agreement that's been agreed to by Cabinet this morning of new funding for support for the people and government of Ukraine in their defence of their national sovereignty and their defence of international law. This new military and humanitarian assistance package is an additional $110 million, bringing our total contribution to $790 million, including $610 million of military assistance. This additional support will make a real difference, helping the Ukrainian people who continue to show great courage in the face of Russia's illegal, unprovoked and immoral war. It is sobering that 16 months on from Russia's invasion, its brutal conflict continues. It is estimated that this support will cross a range of areas which I will outline now. Firstly, 70 additional vehicles, including 28 Rheinmetall armoured trucks, 28 M113 armoured vehicles, taking the total gifted to 56, 14 special operations vehicles, in addition to artillery ammunition that's required by the Ukrainian forces in defence of their country. In addition to that, we'll be providing $10 million to the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. This is about helping the Ukrainian people with shelter, health services, clean water and sanitation. And lastly as well, we will be extending tariff-free access for goods for a further 12 months from Ukraine in order to support their economy. We'll continue to work collaboratively with our partners. We're continuing to train Ukrainian forces in the United Kingdom, and we'll continue to engage with Ukraine for as long as it takes to support President Zelensky and the people of Ukraine in this struggle. This is a significant commitment, but it's one that is necessary. Lastly, can I say that the government welcomes the High Court's decision in opposing the Russian application this morning. The court has made clear that there is no legal basis for a Russian presence to continue on the site at this time, and we expect the Russian Federation to act in accordance with the court's ruling.